Hi, I'm Brandon Grant, Sales and Marketing Director here at QuoteWerks. In this video, we're going to demonstrate how to use Shareworks. Shareworks is an online collaborative tool that compiles communication in a single location. This allows all users to communicate with everyone in your organization about a specific quote, proposal, or project in a single location instead of multiple email chains, chats, and having to rely on other tools. Shareworks can be used by QuoteWerks users and also other members of your organization who do not use QuoteWerks, making it the perfect complement to your sales team. Let's get started. Using Shareworks is very simple. When you have a document in QuoteWerks and you want to be able to discuss it with other users in your organization, you're simply going to click on your Notes tab. And on the right hand side, you'll see there's a Discuss with Shareworks button. If you click on that, this will open up your list of QuoteWerks users for your installation. You can then choose which users you want to invite to this specific topic. So if I want to invite Brandon, Kane, and Joe, I can select those three options and then click OK. And my new topic will be created in Shareworks. QuoteWerks will automatically open up this new topic for you in Shareworks and bring you to the topic. The users that you invited to view this topic will also receive an email notifying them that they've been invited to discuss this topic. Once in the discussion window, this is where you can start commenting, posting questions, attaching documentation, anything that you need to do to further the discussion on this quote or proposal that you have worked on. Now, if you have anyone in your organization who is not a QuoteWerks user, but you would like them to participate about this particular document, maybe it's an installation tech, maybe it's an engineer, maybe it's someone that helps with the delivery, whatever their role is in your organization, if you'd like to invite them to this discussion, you can do so by clicking on the Invite Users button here. And if we click on that, and this will open up the invitees for this topic. This will show you who is already invited, and then if you want to add someone else, you can do that. So for instance, if I wanted to invite Sarah to this discussion, you simply put in their email address and then click OK to enter someone manually. If you wanted to pull from an existing list, you can click on the Add From List, and this will show you a list of your Shareworks team members. You could select someone from this list to invite to this particular document as well. Either way, that will let you invite additional members of your organization into this particular discussion, and you'll see a running total here for this topic invitees icon. In addition to inviting users, you also have some other options available too. You can edit the topic settings. So if you click on the topic settings option here, this will give you the topic name. It's going to use a QuoteWerks name by default, but if you want to change it, you can. You can also set a status. So if it has moved to in progress, we can change that. If you want to set a password, so if you want to make sure that it's locked down for only specific users, we can do that as well. You can also have notifications set up where you're notified every time a recipient views this topic, and also if you want to hide email addresses from invitees. This is incredibly useful if you're working with other parties outside of your organization and you don't want everyone's email addresses to be out in the public for anyone that's outside of your organization. You can actually hide those email addresses and then receive email notification for every post. This is going to be set by your user preference, but if you want to change it for this specific discussion, you can do that. And once you do that, simply hit save to save those changes. Additionally, you have the option to view the activity history for this document. This will show you all the statuses, topic notifications, topic created information, all the activity history for this particular discussion, so you can quickly see what's been happening with this discussion. And then finally, the last icon here, this will show you the topic creator. So if you want to see who's in charge of this particular topic, you can click on this icon here and you'll see that. So let's go ahead and post a message out to our teammates. So we're just going to type in here, this client is looking at a September installation and setup. And we'll click post. And that will post your comment here and will send an email notifying the rest of the invitees that you have posted with the text from your comment in this Shareworks topic. If you wanted to include additional documentation, you'll see there's an option to drag files here. So if you want to include drawings, technical documentation, scheduling links, really anything you want to include, you'll be able to attach those as files or just simply type in the information as a post. You'll also see that when this discussion was initially created, we automatically created a shortcut back to the QuoteWerks document. So you can click on these links to open the document in QuoteWerks Desktop, or if you have QuoteWerks Web, it'll open up the document in QuoteWerks Web. So it's a nice little shortcut so invitees in this discussion can quickly view the document if they have QuoteWerks credentials. So as the invitees start posting comments and sharing information here, you'll see a running list of all their comments and their posts for this particular discussion. Now, if you want to view other discussions that you may be involved with, you'll see there's an option that says project and then QuoteWerks documents. So if we'll click here and then we'll just go straight to home here. This will take you to the home screen where you'll see a list of all your projects and all the topics for each project selected. So for example, we have our QuoteWerks documents and we have one topic so far for this QuoteWerks documents project. When you select that topic, you'll see a list of all the comments and posts about that particular topic on the right-hand side in the discussion panel, and you can go into the discussion and post any comments, view any attachments, and so on. If I wanted to include a new QuoteWerks document under my QuoteWerks document projects, I'd simply go back into QuoteWerks and we'll click on our silver package document here, click on the sale info tab, click on the notes tab, and then click on discuss with Shareworks. Same thing, it'll prompt us to invite someone to the Shareworks topic. We'll click OK. And then it'll create a new topic for this particular document under our QuoteWerks documents. And you'll see now we have two topics. We have one for our silver package and one for our gold package. Additionally, you'll see the topic count under the projects. So I know for my QuoteWerks documents, I have 2 topics. Along with each topic, you'll see some icons that provide some quick information about the particular topic, such as the number of comments, any attachments, number of invitees, the date, and also the status. Clicking on the status will actually allow you to change the status for this particular document if you are set up as an admin for that particular topic. Now for the topics that are QuoteWerks documents, these will be created automatically. However, you may want to create a project that is out of the QuoteWerks documents scope. This would allow you to create topics and create communication for other projects your company might be working on. So for instance, if we wanted to create a new project, we'd click on the plus icon here, give the project a name, and maybe we'll call this client onboarding, and then click save. This will create a new project for us, and then we can actually create a new topic for it by clicking on the plus icon here, and we can enter in a subject or topic name. So maybe we'll call this our ABC client setup and install. You'll also see we can choose who we want to invite to this particular document. So we can select our recipients here. You can select from a list. You can copy and paste. You can just manually type in who you would like to invite to this particular topic. And you can even include an email message. And we can send that out. And you'll see here, we'll have a confirmation that this topic was created and our invitees have been notified. We'll then see we have our new topic here and our discussion over here, just like we did for the QuoteWerks documents. The biggest difference being that the client onboarding project is not associated with our QuoteWerks documents. So any new documents we create in QuoteWerks, those will be under QuoteWerks documents, but our client onboarding project could be for anything else we have for onboarding new clients into our software. And you can set up as many projects as you'd like, and you'll also be able to filter by your projects or projects that have been shared with you. So you'll have complete control over what types and which projects will appear in your projects list. In the projects panel, you'll also see there's various options for bookmarking a project, creating another new project. If you want to edit a current project, maybe change the name or invite some more users, You can also copy the project URL, which is really useful if you want to send that specific URL to someone. You can also refresh your projects list, choose sort by the created date. You can sort by the recent activity and sort by project name. Additionally, you'll see you have an inbox, recent posts, and shared with me topics. The inbox will display any comments or posts that you haven't viewed yet. Recent posts will simply show you the most recent posts for your particular topics that you're involved in. And the shared with me topics will show any notifications that you haven't yet viewed for topics that have been shared with you. Now, if we go back to our QuoteWerks document project here, you'll see when you have a topic selected, you also have options for that specific topic. So in the same fashion, you'll be able to edit it. You can delete it. So if the topic was created accidentally or it's no longer going anywhere, you just want to remove it, you can remove it from the topics list. You do have to have admin rights in order to remove a topic from a particular project. You also have the option to view the activity history for this topic, so you can see who's viewed it, who's posted in there, who's participated, that kind of information. And then same thing, if you want to copy the topic URL so you can send that to someone else, you'll be able to do that. You can filter by the various options, and then you can even do a topic search. So if you end up with quite a few topics, instead of having to scroll endlessly through all of your topics, you can actually just do a search for the topic itself, so it comes up much quicker. As you progress through a topic stages and have been communicating back and forth with the other users in your installation, you can update the status of the topic, such as closed, when the status has been closed, which basically means it's no longer accepting posts or comments and it's been updated as closed. You can also set it as filed, which means there's nothing else you need to do. You can see when I set it as filed, it disappeared from my topic list. That means there's no more follow-up that needs to be done and we can move on from that. If you want to view a filed topic, you can click on the filter topics here and select the checkbox for filed, and it will display your filed topic. So you can always go back in there, and if it was filed on accident and you need to change it, you can, or if you just want to view some of the history in there, you can as well. So you have a lot of flexibility with keeping all of your topics organized and kind of closing them out when they no longer need any more action. And then finally, when you are in QuoteWerks, if you click on the Discuss with Shareworks button, it will automatically bring you to that discussion about that particular document. If the document has not had a discussion created for it yet, then it will be created. So it's always a shortcut back to that particular discussion without having to log into Shareworks. And that's it. Very easy to use, and something that you can sign up for your organization that can be used both internally by your QuoteWerks users and also outside of your sales team for other users who need to be involved with any type of collaboration on your projects in your organization. For more information on Shareworks, please check out the QuoteWerks help file or feel free to give us a call or send us an email. Thanks for watching.